We often treat spiritual development as an extra task on a long to-do list, a brief habit squeezed between work emails and a trip to the gym. The source material from Fear No Evil describes this work as the absolute ground you walk on. It is as integrated into a functional life as feeding or cleansing the physical body. When we ignore our deeper feelings and reactions, we break internal spiritual laws. This creates a psychological friction that acts like a heavy, restrictive weight, dragging down every action we take. This friction traps our natural life force. You can feel this in your daily life as chronic fatigue, an unexplainable ceiling on your professional performance, and a persistent inability to actually enjoy your downtime. Releasing that trapped energy requires a mechanical, often deeply uncomfortable process of locating and confronting your own personal faults. True spiritual vitality requires identifying and extracting the invisible internal blockages that are currently clogging the works. To fix the system, we need a diagnostic starting point. Every individual human shortcoming stems directly or indirectly from three specific root errors. These three gears, self-will, pride, and fear, form our internal mechanism. They are deeply interlocked. If pride is wounded and its gear jams, self-will and fear freeze. Often, pure fear is a secondary reaction to self-will demanding satisfaction, or pride protecting itself. Fear is a hindrance of equal destructive importance to any character weakness. It obscures the light of love and truth, causing active physical and emotional harm to ourselves and others. Recognizing how your specific fears, pride, and self-will lock together is the prerequisite to dismantling them. The toolkit for this dismantling process begins with a physical, objective self-inventory list, cataloging your good qualities and your deeper faults. The physical act of writing forces concentration and creates a necessary distance, allowing you to view your own flaws with cold detachment. The second tool requires stepping outside your own perspective. You must ask someone who knows you intimately for an honest audit of your blind spots. External feedback prevents internal problems from inflating to unmanageable proportions and serves as a direct strike against the ego's pride. When you receive this criticism, even if it feels entirely unjust, your job is to evaluate their words calmly to find any grain of truth. The final tool is ongoing maintenance. You must train yourself to observe your uncomfortable inner reactions, exactly as if you were watching a third person. True self-knowledge requires you to bypass your ego's defense systems by treating your own mind as an objective field of study. To sustain this objectivity, the text prescribes a daily review mechanism. This is a 10 to 15-minute daily practice of jotting down notes about any event from your day that caused you to feel a sense of disharmony. Imagine a friend unexpectedly cancels dinner plans, and you feel a sudden, sharp spike of irritation. Curious, this flowchart demonstrates how the review forces you to trace that surface irritation backward. You discover the anger was actually your pride feeling disrespected, which instantly triggered a fear of abandonment. Doing this every day drags these unconscious reactions into the light. Over time, you begin to recognize consistent behavioral patterns on the page. The daily review acts as a diagnostic bridge, connecting minor daily frustrations to your deepest spiritual flaws. Consistently confronting these faults rewires your internal currents. Correcting these emotional reactions at the root changes how your energy is distributed, as the blockage breaks apart. This leads to the unblocking and release of the previously trapped life force. When your energy is no longer wasted on maintaining defensive pride or self-will, it becomes available for your professional life. This provides an unfamiliar strength and heightened acumen alongside a vastly deeper capacity to enjoy your leisure time. Finding your faults is a mechanical act of liberation. It completely clears the debris from your psyche,